Well, it's time for me to do a little video. I should, let me go ahead and get my stand. Actually, I'm going to have to turn the camera around here in a second, I think. I'll do it that way. Hey everybody, I'm Ray. How you doing? Those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Ray Russo. Yeah, William Ray. Thank you very much. There's Mr. Wagold himself right there. And the Coasty dude. Oh, you're a second, Coasty dude. So, tomorrow, I don't know how to do this, guys. I can kind of show it on Facebook, but anyhow, if you're a Facebook member, tomorrow is December 5th, and this summer, when I had these them German fellers, them Krauts over there in Germany, they called me up and they texted me and everything else, and we did some dredging. But the dredging I did was just for the camera. But that day, the prior Sunday, my buddy Dan, who I had leased my dredge to, he had actually ran the weekend before and had a whole thing as one full 8-hour run. Okay, so when the Krauts were here, I sat there and I took my Multisluice and I ran that sucker, just drinking beer, having fun, talking to them German fellers. I was just going like crazy. So I know I lost some gold. Well, I don't know for a fact I lost some gold because it is gold hog mass and the gold hog man catches it. But anyhow, I ran that full 8-hour concentrate day through the Multisluice really, really fast. There should be some gold in this, but shouldn't be much. Believe it or not, I also still have the same gold that I had done with the Krauts in the same pan, because that gold does not belong to me, it belongs to Dan. Until I get my 20% cut out of it later after he gives it out. I'll show you that gold right now. This gold that's in this pan right here was from when the Germans were here and I ran it that hard, that fast that day. That's about, I go back through my video and it was something like 8 grams, but there was a lot of black sands when they went through it. I did not pan it very well. So it was like 8.2 grams that day, but it was not finished panned. It was really, there was a lot of heavies still in it. Anyhow, so what I'm doing tonight, all my tailings were in this little, here, I'll turn it down. I've learned I can use that little fancy little wheelbarrow. I can use that fancy little wheelbarrow with my Multisluice by itself without using the gold cube like I'm using right now, right over there. Right now I'm using the Multisluice with the gold cube. The day the Krauts were here, I only used just that wheelbarrow. So all the dirt, there's probably some gold. And if there's any gold in that mat, it should have been stuck in that gold in that. Well, this is kind of a cheating run unless I clean that out. There should be some gold in that wheelbarrow right there. And there might be some in the matting. If that makes any sense. I can't really read the comments, so I don't know what's going on. I don't have the computer up. Well, I got it up, but it's over on GPS. Yep, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Randy, Scotty, Tony, hey dude, you got your box. I'm glad to hear you got your box. That's cool. There's Dana Dayton. Hey, donut eating motherfucker, what you doing? Here, dog shut. Anyhow, I need to shut this water down. Chat amongst yourself for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and shut this water down and get ready to get that mat out of the thing and bring it over here and clean it out in the gold pan. So bear with me for a minute. Let me clean this mat out. I have no idea what the losses are going to be on this. It shouldn't be that damn much. but it ain't gonna be that much because my gold and I know my equipment works good. Do I see any gold? Yes, I do. I see one fine line, maybe even two. Where I normally always see it in the, let's see if I get a close up. I don't think this camera's got macro though. I don't think this camera's got macro. Maybe I can turn it around. So almost always, if you shade it just right, look, where's it at? Oh shit, I seen it in the water. Right in the very joint. In the very joint of that mat where they join together. There's a tiny bit more right there. So, I guarantee there should not be very much gold in this. Let's get back to getting that thing out of there and put it in the gold pan. We won't know till we put it in the gold pan. Now this is my own custom multi-sluice capture mat system. It is a combination of UR, mud mat, mother load, and I think that's it. Mud mat. Is it back working? I seen it went down for a minute. Is it working? Hey Wheeler, is it back? Okay, it's back. Cool. Okay. Right on, I am up. Right there. Now, hey everybody, I'm back again. Hey, would you look at? Let's look at that. Let's get back to cleaning this mat out. Now, it might be a little bit harder because I don't have my magnet with me, but yeah, there is no talent in this one. It's just Yukon, mud mat, mother load, Yukon, mother load, Yukon, and mother load. So there's only actually one piece of the mud mat in that. in my Multisluice. Watching an old stream. Hey, is that a bad joke against gray hair? You should. Here, have another. Put stock in it, dog. No, Glasstron, I'm late. I'm always late. But yeah, tomorrow, I wish I knew how to do one of those internet watch parties. Because tomorrow is actually the day that TV show is going to air in Germany. And I'd like to be able to watch it, but I don't know what time it would happen here in Alaska time. I already see a tiny, tiny bit of gold in the corner. But then again, every time I shake my gold pan, that's the way it always ends up being, is right there in that bottom corner. Oh, Dan Hurd, he sure hit it. Dan Hurd hit a pretty good spot. Did you guys see that one, Dan Hurd? He hit him an old decent river channel bed thing. That wasn't too bad. You need to get some Christmas lights on your beard that time of year. No. My wife is the one with Christmas. And if you don't believe me, I've actually got Santa Claus as a toilet seat cover. My wife loves Christmas, but me personally, I don't care for Christmas. Nobody knew who. Dan Hurd. No, because I'm the oldest altogether about 10 children. And Christmas was always a big pain in the ass. Christmas was always a big pain in the ass. But I do love children. I will say that. I do love children. And when children get that sparkle in their eye at Christmas time, that is kind of nice. That's about the only thing about Christmas I like. I do like little rotten children. Boy, there sure ain't much gold in this damn thing. There's a little bit. I wonder if I can zoom in on this. Well, I can't do that, Dennis Dayton, because, you know, I get fancy people watch my channel every now and then, too. This is going to allow me to focus in on that damn thing, or gold or not. Maybe. Where's the darkest spot of that pan? Boy, I don't like this pan for finishing. I may have to get the other pan out. Put the rest of this in a different pan. Though this is my novelty pan because it's the pan that Doc gave me. There's a little piece of lead right there. Don't like this pan though. Actually, here, let me. You guys stare at that for a second. I'm busy. I'm a busy man. There. Get this this black gold pan cleaned out. I'd rather finish panning it in this black one than I would that other one. Look at, there's the gold though. Can you guys see it? The little stream of yellow across there. So it ain't much. When you compare that losses to, so there's my losses. That's what was run the first time. That was the first time running. That's what I lost. And by the way, the day that I was running it, I was drinking beer and going very fast. But then again, I always drinking beer. You know the hardest part about this live shit is I'm sitting here talking to myself. That gets old after a bit. There's still gold in that pan. Yeah, it's cleaned out. Yeah, I'm really a real conversationalist when I'm doing this too, ain't I? A lot of pyrites in that. Trying to float around a tiny bit. Hi. Ready to take a little break. Dog. Where's the dog? There's the dog. There's the dog. Here's the dog. Blue bowls take too long. Blue bowls take way too long. No, I ain't gonna eat a treat. I'll let the dog eat a treat. I'm not that damn hungry yet. Well, I don't want to spoil my dinner. Pizza just showed up a little bit ago. Let's go ahead and finish this up real quick. Is Bob even still here? Or did Bob even show up? Did I run into the PitCon tailings? No, Dennis Dayton, I have not ran into the PitCon. There's Bob. Hey, by the way, actually we are gonna have to take a spinny coffee break. So, all right, hold on. We gotta take a spinny coffee break because I actually do have some other stuff to talk about. Did it make it back in time? It's still moving. Much better. Much better. What are we bullshitting about? Coffee? No. Way past coffee. Where? What'd you say there? Where's the dirt you sent me from? It's from the beach. It's the same stuff I'm digging right now. You shut up, buddies. My beer runneth empty. Be right back here out in the man cave. Back to the spinny gold. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about calling my garage the Roost. Razor's Roost. I'll be big old roosted chicken with a big smile on his face. Cockle-doodle-doo, it's mine, motherfuckers. Razor's Roost. Oh man, I tell you guys, Sunday was about the best day I'd had in a long time. I actually took the entire day of Sunday off. I didn't even bother putting on no breeches that day. I wore my comfy pants all day and slippers. It was an awesome day. Rainier beer. Let's get back to looking at my tailings. And who knows anything about them live watch parties? How do I do one of them live watch parties with that German show? It's on tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. Dude, it'll be Razor's third time on TV. Third time's a charm. This time they got to subtitle me. Razor will be subtitled. Oh, I didn't do it live. My apologies to Eminem. But Muscle McGovern Machines, aka Gold Pro United, he sent me a package. What was in the package? Ta-da! A t-shirt. And it's just a regular t-shirt too. Go Pro United. Unlimited. Yeah. And a couple of business cards. Thank you, dude. M&M's, that's cool. I appreciate it. I like t-shirts. T-shirts and socks are like the best gift ever. I mean, there's a Christmas present for me right there. I thought that was pretty cool. But let's get back to dirt. Where's the dirt? Where's the gold pan? Where'd it go? The gold. Gold finger. You knew it was coming. You knew it. It was going there sooner or later. No, you can't go wrong with enough socks. Socks are about the best term. You know the other really good Christmas present that I love to give people, especially friends I know that I don't mind spending a couple of dollars on? Vice grips. Ooh. Vice grips are awesome. Person just can't have enough vice grips. I'll put it this way. Razor can't have enough vice grips. Boy, that's a lot of pyrite in that sumbitch. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, you can always tell that damn pyrite's because that pyrite is not going to stick there like the gold is. You can kind of see that right there. Kind of, sort of, I guess, maybe. That gold will travel up there. And it's definitely a nice bright yellow. Whereas that, the pyrite's down here, it's just got a sparkle to it. And it moves around real easy. Well, compared to the gold, it moves around a lot easier. And I find if I go ahead and I keep rotating my pan and pulling it down, because every now and then you'll get a weird spot that you don't know what it quite is, but it wants to stick up this side. As long as I'm turning, the water's going up and then back down this way as I'm turning the pan. And you can pull a lot of that stuff that's easily moved around. And if it's still gold and you're flat enough, it's going to stick. There's a piece, there's a piece, there's a piece. It's because it was heavy enough to go ahead and get stuck to the side of that pan, and you're going ultra flat. Jim is here? Where's Jim? Where's Yukon Cornelius? You only get bills for Christmas. Well, I tell you, I'll give you a thumbs high for Christmas. Come on. Not wanting to cooperate with me too much. This is where it's going to take a little bit of time, or at least it always seems to take a little bit of time, and a lot more goddamn jiggle juice. And it seems like the colder the water is, to me it does, at least, the colder the water is, the more jet dry you got to have. And the older the water gets, you actually got to end up adding more and more jet dry to it. a lot of times I reuse my water over and over and over the same pan and bucket. And that water has a tremendous amount of jet dry in it, but the jet dry seems to, after a little while, lose its potency. Come on. Come on. Boy, it's mixing in hardcore. See, this is about the time old Russ Rifle always freaks out. He's like, oh, that pyrites gold, that pyrites gold. Well, I've tested this stuff more than once with acids, and the amount of gold I get out of it is just not worth it, guys. It's just not there. You know, there is gold stuck to these pyrites. This is the particular kind of pyrites that actually has some gold in it. But when it comes down to it, the free gold is way different than the pyrite gold. Trying to chemically break down that pyrites, or, you know, cracking it with heat, it's, by the time you figure out how much money you spend cracking it out, it ain't worth it. It don't pay for itself. If that makes sense. Well, for some reason, my hand is going the other direction today. There went them 2 little pieces of lead. I've been kind of saving those 2 little pieces of lead in the bottom of this pan for until those were my indicators. And just about like that, we got it clean. Okay, there's my losses. I don't have them on no scale. That's what I captured. That was my losses. And tomorrow, if we know how to, if we can figure it out, will actually be the show that I show the day that I did this running. That was actually this summer, so. And now there's the pre-show follow-up. That's what I captured. That's what I lost. Well, I didn't lose it, I guess. It's still in my pan. The bummer is, all that gold's not mine. I got to give that to Dan. I got to give that to Dan because he's the one that worked for it. Did you put the gold from the pit in the vial, or just mix it up with the other stuff? I mixed it all with all the other stuff. Did I weigh it? No. Well, I don't know. I'd have to go back through my live stream and check it out. I don't know if I did or not. Actually, no, I didn't. Actually, it's still in the pan. It's right there. I never finished panning it, Dennis. I never finished panning it. There it is, right there. I never finished panning that one out. I mean, that's all it is. I don't even know if it's going to mark the scale. Where's it at? There it is. You see that gold right there at the edge of the riffle, the blue riffle? Right there. That's the gold I got. I believe that's the pit run dirt right there. That's the the pit gold. We'll get her done. Yeah. We'll get her done, Ray. God damn, you're panning. You're panning since you're panning. I'm pretty excited with that. See, that's the reason I like Gold Hog right there. If I figure if I got 8 grams of gold and that's all the only thing I lost, and I'll bet you that is less than 0.2 of 1 gram. I'll take that any day of the week when you consider you can run it fast enough so the TV guys don't get bored with you. Yeah. Wheeler knows all about it. You got to run it fast. You got to run it fast. And when you're looking at volumes and volumes and volumes of dirt. Dennis, you're always a busy feller. I'm like Dennis. I actually have quite a few packages I need to send south. I can't do it. I mean, I've just been too darn busy. There I made that million video this summer. It took me 2 months to get those damn boxes sent out. I am the world's worst sumbitch in the world to go into the post office. I just suck at it. Don't like it. Oh, I'm gonna lose connection again. Anywho, looks like I lost connection again somewhere. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, M&M Gold Pro Unlimited. Dennis Dayton, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Gold Hog mats, man. Gold Hog mats. If you want something that's going to take run hard, run fast, and get all the gold. I mean, damn near all the gold you can get out of it when you're running it hard and fast. Yeah, you ain't gonna beat Gold Hog. I'm not gonna try Dream mats. The poo mats, I've seen them work up here. They don't work in the sand that I run. They do capture gold. They will capture gold. But I seen the original Dream mat, Cyclone, the gold well. Before it was even Dream mats were even done, it was the same thing, but CNC aluminum. It just doesn't work on the big scale that I do. Other than that, biggest piece of advice for running the Multisluice. What's the biggest piece of advice? Bigger pump. Bigger pump. Get you a 2000 GPHS or even bigger, and then choke it down the only one you want. Me personally, for my mats, I had to play with the matting. Play with the matting with the Gold Hog. Play with the matting until you find the right mat that captures the gold that's actually in your area. I don't know why Doc doesn't advertise it very much, but that mud mat is a really good mat at Doc's. My favorite mats are Mud Mat, Yukon, Motherlode, and Talon. That's my 4 favorite. That is my Fab 4 right there. Now, I have not experimented, and I should experiment with my big dredge, putting the wave mat in it as a dam so it changes the actual water flow. Not only then am I changing the capture pattern, but I'm also changing the water flow pattern halfway down the mat. But I haven't played with the wave mat enough to really play with it. The wave mat is not a capture mat. That's the one thing I'll say about the wave mat. It is not a capture mat. It is a flow disruption mat. And it does a very good job of that, but it's just a matter of tuning the rest of your sluice to that flow disruption. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but yeah, the mud mat. Mud mat is hard to find. You actually got to call up and talk to Tina at Gold Hog before you even find out any information. And I'm not even sure that Doc's still running the mud mat. But the mud mat is the other commercial mat. See, he made the Yukon matting to go under expanded steel or no steel at all for commercial operations that are running, 400 yards an hour. So it's a final capture matting on a 400 yard an hour operation. You got to understand the Yukon mat is designed to run massive yards across it. It does not like, the Yukon mat does not like open water going across it. That's a good way of explaining right there. If you run the Yukon matting with open water with no slurry for a long duration of time, it will clean itself out. It will clean itself out. But if you always have that mat circulating material, the material bed loads it in and it creates like a false bedrock, and the gold will get stuck underneath it. No, you're not going to see the mud hog. You will not see mud hog or the mud mat on the website. It's not on the website. You actually have to contact Gold Hog through an email. They don't have telephone, so you have to contact Gold Hog through an email to ask Tina about the mud mat. And again, I am not promising that Doc still even sells it, because I don't know if he does or not. The scrubber mat, you guys deal with bigger rocks. I don't have a lot of experience with scrubber mat because I don't deal with bigger muddy rocks. You guys down south deal with bigger muddy rocks. I don't have the experience with it. It did not work for me up here because I don't have the muddy rocks that you guys have. My opinion, the scrubber mat would take and handle up to at least an inch and a quarter rock going across it. But it'd be a hell of a rock. Anyhow, I don't know what it's bullshit about. God bless everybody. That's important. I went to my Freemason meeting last night. It was nice. It was really good. My garage is coming along nicely. The next big thing with the garage is electricity. I don't have my new power set up into it yet. Not going to do much with the garage because I'm going to be busy these whole next 3 weekends. I'm going to be busy. So time to take a wee break off the garage. I get to hang out and play with you guys on Sundays and Wednesdays. And other than that, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's going to be a 200 amp garage. Yeah, it's all out there. It's actually a 400 amp service breaker. I got lots of power, or I will have. Okay, guys, take care. Good to one another. Merry Christmas, or fuck Christmas. I don't care. Have a good one. Night.